I'm gonna curse myself and go to hell to fairway to fucking hell with AEW. They were I have never seen a wrestling show like that. I was like, what the fuck am I watching, bro? Like, why is there a golf course? Like, what is going on? Like, I was so confused. And
Yeah,
like,
so what happened?
what
Like, what is that? Like, why were they there?
so I still don't know, but I take it as you remember like old school BCW. I've only seen videos of this, but they used to do PLEs at like pools. So I think this was their attempt of doing that again, and I enjoyed it. I was a fan. It reminded me of growing up back in the day, like in San Jose, and in the fucking baseball field of Leyva, throwing hands with Aaron, and fucking just using like everything, our environment as wrestling. And I thought that this was one of the most creative wrestling shows I've seen in a really long time. But I just want to start with the table spot. Bro, Darby, why? Like, God, bro, you're gonna wrestle again? Like in 2 days, brother. Like, take it easy, bro. You just dropped 15 feet into like six tables. Fucking pack through him, just fucking yeeted him from the fucking top of a fucking like I don't even know how to describe it, like a catwalk, like I don't know. And they just fucking tossed
No, it was
him, and
stance.
then
It
he
was
just
stance, yeah.
and then he just fucking carried him to the fucking ring, like he was like a
And threw him
fucking
in there.
sack of potatoes. Just fucking tossed them, like I don't know, man. That was just
Okay, Omar. But what did you
like
think? What did you think?
extreme.
What did you think when Darby Allen got tossed in the ring and he fucking rolled in there and fucking laid there like a fucking corpse? And then it was 1, 2, and then he kicked out. You know what I mean? And then he did his fucking power up. Like, like, what did you think?
Well, I personally I enjoyed it, but also like the pop of the crowd, I think was like fucking dope. Like it just was like like that shit was fucking crazy. And like I said, like I enjoyed it, and when he did the coffin drops and he covered, I'm like, oh shit, bro, like this guy's just gonna keep on doing this. He's got fucking like another match coming up against Takesha like on Wednesday, bro. And it's like this run is fucking crazy. Like this is just another banger in like fucking 4 weeks that he's been at the world championship. And I've
Well,
seen
then,
online it be described as like a supernova or like world championship run. And man, I think that's what I was thinking about, like, long term, like, bro, like, this is I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this before, like, just every time this guy is on television, like, having match banger after banger, like, dying almost, like, every week, like, I genuinely don't know how this guy's still, like, moving and wrestling and doing all of that stuff, so I've enjoyed it.
Omar, let's do the math. He beat what's his name? Andrade, right? He beat Andrade, and then he beat MJF, right? And then he beat
Huh.
Ciampa,
Yeah. Brody
and then he
King,
beat Brody King, and then he beat Pac,
Jet,
right? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
yeah,
Kevin Knight, right?
yeah. Yeah, and then he's gonna wrestle Takeshita. He
And
was
then he beat.
supposed to wrestle
Yeah,
Okada.
wasn't it Okada?
Yeah, but I guess
Oh
Okada, I
wait,
don't know if this was a work or not, but Okada had to go back to Japan on a family emergency, Sigun. And then so they put in Takeshita for this Wednesday, since they're all part of the like Don Callis family or whatever. But the
let's see.
Okada and Takeshita,
We're missing one guy. Who does the guy? What's his name? Pac, the guy he wrestled this weekend,
yeah,
and
Pac,
then
I don't know.
Pac, and then
That
he
fool's a fucking cube.
and then he threw hands with this guy. His name is the Bastard, right? PAC. Okay. All right.
That's Pac. Yeah.
Okay, dude, like Omar, this fucking guy is gonna live forever. Y'all talk about fucking Charlie's Punk's fucking Summer of Punk. This fucking 5 week stretch has been phenomenal. Andrade, 4.5 star small packages for me. And all 3 minutes of it, 5 stars. The Tommaso Ciampa match, I think was kind of like the weakest one. I would give that one a 4.3, 4.4, 4.5.
That
Brody
was five
King, I thought
stars,
was
brother.
Brody King, I thought was fucking phenomenal. I thought that was 5. The Kevin Knight match, I thought was a 4.6. The Pac match was fucking insane, bro. This fucking stretch is fucking legendary. It is fucking legendary. I challenge you, has a wrestler ever had a 6 week stretch like this? I challenge you. Take all the time that you fucking need. Has anybody had a fucking span of 6 weeks? The lowest match is 4.7 small packages.
I see. I don't know, but this is how excited I am. I was spitting on my keyboard.
Were you spitting when I was
So
talking or when you were talking? Or both?
both. That's probably the leftovers. I was probably still salivating. or fucking
Darby
like
fucking Allen, bro. Darby Allen. I want to like fucking take my hat off and salute you, bro. I want to say pinches vergazos. What a fucking show. What a fucking show. That's how you fucking wrestle, bro. That's how you defend championships. And you might not, I don't want to say that, but you might not be feeling too great right now physically, bro, but los
don't be
huevotes así.
straight edge right now.
Los huevos.
Hey,
Yeah, no,
brother.
be straight. No, but los huevotes así. I don't know how you can fucking get in the car, bro, with how fucking huge they are, you know? Like, it's fucking insane, bro. I am enjoying the shit out of this run. This has been really entertaining. This has been really fun. Aaron, Omar, what do you guys think of this run, of this Summer of Allen?
Y'all already got my thoughts. I'm interested to see Aaron's. How you feeling about Mr. Darby? Has he won you over yet?
No,
Me?
I haven't watched any of the match. I've have watched highlights, but I think my ratings won't go past 3.9 on any of those matches.
Okay, how could you say that if you haven't watched it?
Because it's mostly just spots, like table spots, and just like just crazy spots like that. I guess anybody can do to kind of like grab people's attention. But like, yeah, like I'm not gonna hate on it. Of course, it's cool that he's going on this run, and hopefully it pays off with MJF winning it back at Wembley. But I think if I do watch these matches, they want to go past 3.9.
But you're already making up your mind before you even watch the match.
No, I've seen Darby Allen wrestle before. Like I've seen him since 2019. I know how he wrestles. Like I've seen all of that. What you're seeing right now, I already saw it.
This is not. I would argue, Aaron, that this is not Darby Allen that was in AEW previously. I was having a conversation with my friend about that Darby Allen's previous body of work in the past few years was all about craziness, doing the craziest spots, doing that type of work. But since his most recent world title run, I've seen highlights of him in the Indies against Carmelo Hayes, against, before he was in AEW, and the matches that he's putting on right now and the matches that he put on before his AEW run were incredibly sound, technical, fantastically well put together matches that were nonstop and that weren't just, spot to spot, in my opinion. I think they were akin to, like a Kenny Omega match, or, a high flyer match, like a mystical match. And I personally think I would encourage you to watch these matches and to look at Darby with a different lens, because I actually thought the same thing about Darby. I wasn't a big Darby guy. Like I'm actually not like, I don't like the big gore stuff. I'm not like a big, even though I like it sometimes and I like the ladder matches, that's not what I like wrestling for. So like a Darby Allen match prior to this world championship run would have never attracted me. But these Champa matches, these Brody King matches, these Andrade matches, they're just good technical matches. And like the peak of them are these spots, right? Like these crazy things that he does. But that is just like a small little nugget of what makes these matches good. Like I don't just give a 5-star match just because I want to glaze something. I give a 5-star because I elicited something out of me. It got a reaction. And I think Darby Allen has been able to do that with me with people that I never would have expected. With the Tommaso Ciampa, bro, I've talked more shit about Tommaso Ciampa and DIY and I think anyone has reason to. But like when he got in the ring with Darby Allen, I was like, what the fuck? Like these guys could go. Like these guys are just having a good wrestling match.
I think for me, man, what I really enjoyed about this match this weekend is after he gets dropped from the fucking, because I think it's good storytelling. When he got fucking thrown onto the fucking tables, y'all know I don't like that shit. I don't get a thrill out of it. It does nothing to me. But what happened after he got fucking tossed onto the ring like a fucking sack of potatoes, he rolls over, he's fucking slain. They pin him, he kicks out. Then he fucking, I don't know what kind of shenanigans happened where he's gonna get hit in the head with the fucking belt, but then he steals the belts and then he fucking low blows the shit out of him. And then he's fucking so juiced and he's climbing the turnbuckle and he's headbanging while he's fucking up there, bro. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? And then he fucking wins, man. Like, if WWE was doing this shit, bro, like, and there's no reason why they shouldn't be doing this. There's no reason why they can't do this, because he's going against Tommaso Ciampa, which was a mid-carder. He's doing it with Andrade, which was barely used. You know what I mean? He's doing it with these fucking guys that are nowhere near the talent level over at the Fed. And it's fucking phenomenal, man. I'm enjoying the shit out. This is probably the most fun I've had watching wrestling since I started watching it again. Aaron, I would
That
encourage
was
you.
me. No, that was me when AEW started. Like I was fucking loving AEW because what you're saying right now is what I was saying back then. Like, oh, this is fucking different. This is a different like pace. Just over time, seeing it over and over and over for like 3-4 years straight, kind of like I know lost interest in it because I would just see it too much. That's how I'm feeling right now.
Okay. I mean, that's a fair point.
Fair, and it's interesting because I feel like a lot of people online. I'm new to these AEW communities, but I feel like that was a sentiment for a lot of people. They were like not enjoying the content or Tony's booking or wrestling in general up until recently. And they've been really enjoying this most recent run. I think MJF being in the main event scene and being more active is fucking exciting. And I know I've glazed at MJF and said that's what a world champion is supposed to be, but man, Darby Allen, you're going up there, bro. Like I think you're showing to me what a world champion is supposed to be and how weekly defenses and a workhorse championship run is supposed to go. Check out our YouTube video. Shout out our producer Fern for fucking developing and producing and editing all of that stuff. And also shout out Aaron for fucking putting us on to AEW, bro. I would have
You're
no
welcome.
idea what the fucking AEW is, but watch it, enjoy it.
No,
Open
no, no.
your
I watch
mind.
it. I watch